Hello, and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week, and today we're taking a look at the Panzer L6I, available to the German 3rd Feldjäger Division. So this tank is also known as the Fiat L6/40. It was an Italian light tank developed in 1940, and it's rather basic. It's a two-man crew. You got a 20mm autocannon with an 8mm machine gun, and 30mm of frontal armor. Very basic tank for the times. They made just over 200 of them, 300 of them, I believe, and it was primarily used on the Eastern Front by the Italian army, but did see service all over, especially the Southern Mediterranean and North Africa. Now, the Germans did get a hold and use these tanks as well. Of course, they wouldn't be in-game. How they got a hold of them, I have no bloody idea. I looked far and wide, I couldn't exactly find anything. So if you do know anything about how these were used in the German army, please let me know. But it makes sense that they were in use by a Feldjäger division, because you give them the second, well, third-rate tanks, because they're not expect to be using tanks. They're meant to jump out of bloody airplanes. Yo, this tank was very much out of date by the time it was released. I mean, in 1940, only having an autocannon as your main armament just wasn't going to cut it. In-game, the Panzer L6I is a 60-point tank, available during A phase for the 3rd Feldjäger Division, and it has two weapons. The first weapon, of course, being a 20mm autocannon with 6 accuracy, 102 rate of fire, 5 AP, and 9 HE of 198 rounds for each munition, a range of 800 meters, and 8 meters AOE damage. A pretty damn good autocannon. It shoots relatively fast, and also has higher AP damage compared to the regular German autocannon, so it does give you a bit more extra bite against armored targets. And also, you got a nice amount of ammunition to boot, so you got a lot of chances to shoot out a lot of targets, I'd say. You only got a machine gun, it's okay, it's just a singular machine gun, really. Pop down to its miscellaneous stats. It's got 4 frontal armor, 3 at side, and 2 at back, and it is an enclosed vehicle. It has bad stealth, a speed of 20 km off-road, 65 km on the road, and very low optics capability. In battle, the Panzer L6 is a pretty nice little light tank with an autocannon, of course. Against enemy vehicles, it can fight against half-tracks, of course, very effectively. And against enemy tanks, at long range, you're not going to have a good time. But once you get within close range, like 400 meters, 500 meters and below, you're going to have a really good time, because you have a faster firing cannon, which gives you more opportunities to penetrate enemy tanks. So you can only really fight Cromwells and Stuarts effectively at closer range. And also, it has autocannon, infantry support capability. This is only available to the 3rd Feldjäger deck, and it's a very important unit in that deck, because this is your only piece of armor that you can get during A phase. So if you need to contest the open field, or somewhere where you have to worry about machine gun fire or high explosive munition weaponry, the Panzer L6 is your only option. But it's a pretty good option considering it's not the Renault 35. Overall, it's a lovely little light tank. It makes use of a pretty damn excellent autocannon, it's cheap, and it gets the job done. It's just enough to get you through a phase. Just try not to have it in open ground engagements, use forests and pretty much tree line cover to good effect. And I'm going to shut up and leave it at that. This has been another Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.